Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Alright, yeah, we outside right now. Yo, it feels like the first day of spring, bro. Feels like the first day of spring, bro. Feel me? That ass, bro. It's 6:20 according to this. You feel me? And it don't even look like it's 6:20, nigga. And don't attach yourself to the words, to the labels that I'm using, to the words that I'm saying. These are just forms of expression. Nigga. You feel me? So don't attach yourself to the words or anything like that. Alright. But we here, bro. We here. We outside, bro. Fear is such an interesting thing. The mind is such an interesting thing. I just heard all those birds. Wow. Can y'all see the birds from the Yo. Yo, that shit sounded so. Yo, y'all see that shit? Yo, I don't even know if y'all could see that shit, cause I'm not even looking at the camera. Yo. Nigga, look at the sky, son. Holy shit. And I just hear hella judgment coming up in the mind, like, oh, nigga, this your first time being outside or something? That's probably some of y'all thoughts. Oh, and I see somebody through the window of the crib. But yo, son, nigga, go outside. Go outside and use your eyes, folks. Nigga, our eyes is like fucking camera devices, nigga. This shit, nigga, they made cameras off our eyes, bro. Our eyes are literally cameras, my nigga. And don't tell me that your vision is bad. Don't tell me that you have bad eyesight. Don't tell me that you can't see shit. Don't tell me that you can't see from close or that you can't see from far, bro. Cause nigga, bro, my eyesight was very, I don't even know. But it wasn't like how it is now. And I have contacts right now. So I got my eyes better. See the birds? I got my eyes better through not through, but I got my eyes better even while wearing contacts. So you can get your eyes better with wearing contacts, without contacts, with glasses, with anything, bro. Don't allow your external reality to dictate or control your desires, what you desire, or to dictate your internal reality. Yeah. Your internal and your external might not align yet. Or it might align. Feel me? Which is, I think that's pretty good. But I don't know if that's, I mean, good and bad is all just, you know, Everybody has a different perspective of that, but I feel like there is like a universal good and bad. Just got like a little, niggas just got a boo-boo on their hand. I don't know from what though. Like I just been getting random like little scratches and shit like that. Like what the fuck, bruh? I don't know. I just been doing shit, nigga. I literally been outside almost this whole day today, babe. There's some oranges I eat. Yo, look at the sky. What? I'm so grateful that I could just walk outside, bro. Like, this is kind of uncomfortable for me. Unfamiliar for me, filming myself like this, even in my own vicinity. It feels very different. Very new. But it feels good though, in a way. Do things. Yo, hold on. Shout out to Pearl. Shout out to this girl on Pearl on YouTube, bro. Shout out to this goddess Pearl on YouTube, bro. Pearl. Shout out to Pearl. That's her name, but I don't know her YouTube name. For real. But she makes really cool content. But I basically learned from her. I'm shouting her out because she helped me with something. She helped inspire me. She helped inspire me. Yo, I've been getting inspired by a lot of women lately. By a lot of women. Allow yourself to be inspired. Allow yourself to see past through the physical. Allow yourself to see through the physical. Alright? That's something I picked up from AC Lucky. Shout out to AC Lucky on YouTube. His name is like, he changing his name. He be evolving his name. Yo, these words that I be saying, it's like, I gotta like, I don't even know, bro. Like, fuck. It's like, I don't even know how to express myself yet, like fully. Yeah, like you see how I'm talking right now? It's like so much words, like mumble jumble, nigga. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I just gotta let myself be more. But I'm still coming on here and doing this shit. I'm not letting that shit stop me, you mean? I ain't letting that shit stop me. It's so fucking beautiful. Yeah, but I'm about to take a piss right now. Yeah, I'm about to take a piss right now, bro. And then we about to read, so grab your books. Grab your books. Excuse me, by the way. Y'all could definitely skip through this shit. Do y'all thing, bro. Grab your books. Grab whatever you would like to grab. Have no fear. Have no fear, bro. I remember that saying because I used to watch a lot of Taekwondo. I love watching Taekwondo. He's such a interesting YouTuber. I don't know. But something he always said, have no fear. Taekwondo, is it? Some shit like that. I don't know if he said that shit, but he said something like that. Yeah, this gonna be the spot where we gonna read. You gotta read. Don't believe everything you think, bro. It's not. Feel me? If y'all wanna read with me, y'all can read with me. If y'all just wanna listen to me read, y'all can listen to me read. If y'all wanna just put me in the background, y'all can put me in the background. Listen to me, you feel me? If y'all wanna show us some support, I would really appreciate your guys' support. I really love and appreciate your guys' support. I really do, bro. That shit means a lot to me, bro. Like that ass. Cause it's like we actual people and y'all taking the time to, share love. I see somebody in the window. It's like y'all taking time to share how y'all feel. Don't allow the feeling of overwhelmed to stop you, bro. Don't allow yourself being overwhelmed to stop you. Don't allow yourself to be stopped. Don't allow yourself to be stopped, though. Alright. I'm gonna get better. I would like to get better with expressing myself and just be more natural when I express myself. I feel so like unnatural when I express myself in a way. Alright, bro. I'm trying to like make this shit work. Damn. I'm seeing what we might have to just do, bro. I might have to just move this chair all the way over here. Everything you do actually matters, bro. I really used to be in this mindset that none of this shit matters. I mean, none of this shit matters, but it does matter at the same time, bro. It really does matter. Like, shit really do. Things really do matter. The things we do, the things we say, the things how we say it. Everything matters. The little things matter. It's like the little things trickle up into the big things. Some trees. Alright. They still looking at me, bro. Through the window. Alright. Now they're opening the window. Yes. Damn. I'm trying to fuck. Trying to create a fucking. Alright, fuck it, bro. We're not doing this. We're using this. You feel me? Hold on, I wanna Alright. Had ass thumbnail, nigga. That nigga side pause the video. Fuck it. Alright. We're going to open your books to go to page. Yo, they still have the window open, cause it's the family, bro. They literally have the window open, bro, so I can hear them now. I mean, it's not like, you feel me? It's not a problem, but it's like, I just noticed that. Yo, where the fuck did I leave off at? I definitely left off around over here. Trying to find out where I left. I think I left off chapter 9. This is what happens to me when I have not read in a while. That's how you know I haven't read in a while, bro. I haven't read this book in a while. By alright, we're on chapter 9. This is page 77. Flip to page 77 if you're following along. This beautiful page. This book was written by, it says Joseph Noonian. So shout out to Joseph for this. Without Joseph, bro, we would not be having this book in our hand, bro. So deadass, bro. Shout out to you, my nigga Joseph. Yo, my nigga, look at the fucking sky, my nigga. Nigga, it just got sexier outside. Nigga, like, yo, what? I did not think it could look even better. I see a bird on the tree on the branch right now, nigga. That branch look curved while that black bird look like a black bird sitting on the motherfucking tree, nigga. Damn, you can see the sun shining on the house, nigga. That shit sexy, nigga. Like, bro, you could literally fix your eyesight through eye exercises. Damn, I was talking about the eyesight earlier. This video is just, it's one of them. It's one of them where I don't have no direction, nigga. I am the direction. Facts. Holy fuck a doodle my nigga. Oh shit, you see that shit? Yeah. Show to the vibe. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Yo, I'm so grateful for this quarter, bro. Damn. Sheesh. Alright. Damn, that's beautiful, nigga. Alright, my goal to read every page is at least one page, bro. Until I build that habit, bro, it's gonna be one page for now, bro. That's literally what I learned from James Clear. Start off small, build up. Building up is very important. It's very crucial. Building that habit into your life and building it up, starting off small so you can actually do it. You feel me? One page is not bad, but I could do one page. We can do one page, right? You can do one page, right? So what are some habits that you would like to implement into your daily life? What are habits that you would like to implement into your daily life? And if you don't know any habits, search up on Google habits. Or before you do that, sit with yourself and just ask yourself the question that I just asked. What are habits that you would like to implement into your life, into your daily life? Create a question along those lines. Feel me? I'm still implementing some habits as well. Like journaling, like reading. Yeah. Alright, fuck it, nigga. Chapter 9. What about our goals, dreams, and ambitions? So, I low-key remember reading this chapter now. Chapter 8, I'm gonna give you a little summary on chapter 8. Chapter 8 was about how can we function in the world without thinking. And then now chapter 9 is backpacking off chapter 8. Asking chapter 8 the question of what about our goals, dreams, and ambitions? And it starts off with a Napoleon Hill quote. It says, There are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. There are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. And the way I read is very intentional, bro. I read to digest, bro. I don't just read to read, nigga. See that? You hear that? Man, that's so beautiful, bro. The birds, natural music, son. Spend more time outside for real. That's one of the things I would like to do in 2026 is spend more time outside and find different ways of resting and recharging and find more ways of naturally recharging my energy. That's what I would like to do in 2026 more. Find more ways of naturally recharging my energy and connect with more authentic people. Holy. I'm so grateful for this camera, bro. Can you see that those birds is flying all together? I mean together in unity. All together. And there's one bird in the back. All of them are together, but they're all together still. That bird in the back is still like 3 inches behind them. Flying. Soaring the skies. Alright, let's not get distracted. I will not distract myself anymore, and I will read this page fully. Chapter 977, page 77. What about our goals, dreams, and ambitions? Question mark. There are no limitations to the mind, except those we acknowledge. So that means every limitation that comes up in the mind is a limitation that we acknowledge. There are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. That's what it says. Napoleon Hill. I think, therefore I suffer. That's what he said. I think, therefore I suffer. That's what it says. When I finally realized that thinking was the root cause of my suffering, when I finally realized that thinking was the root cause of my suffering, it was a huge epiphany for me. Epiphany means realization in a way. It means like, wow, like, oh shit, like a wake-up call. It's like a wow, like, damn, that was an epiphany, bro. That was a wake-up. That was like a, yeah. It was a huge epiphany for me. I felt exhilarated, relieved, and grateful that I had discovered the true reason for my negative experiences. I low-key too realized more and more that when I began reading this book, this is an annotation, that thinking also, whenever I were to think, like, it would make me feel like very, like, more heavier and stuff. So that's what I realized. That's something that I realized. It smells so good outside. I felt exhilarated, relieved, and grateful that I had discovered the true reason for my negative experiences. Wow, that's fire. So Joseph was too on his journey as well, just like us, was on his. This ecstasy was short-lived, though, because soon after the exuberance settled, the following questions popped into my mind. If thinking is the root cause of all my suffering, and I stop thinking, how do I live my life now? Because he was thinking that all of his life was suffering. So what is he gonna do now with his time that he's not gonna suffer? That's interesting. What about all my goals, dreams, and ambitions? Do I need to stop wanting things in life? Yo, I love the sound of motorcycles, bro. Do I need to stop wanting things in life? Will I devolve? This is Joseph expressing the questions that he had for himself, that he had to himself. Will I devolve into a couch potato and not do anything meaningful with my life? Question mark. These are the questions he had about if thinking was actually worthy or not. Page 78, as I pondered these questions, yo, we read one page, bro. Yo, good job to you who listened to that whole page and took all that in, not just listened to it, but understood it. 78, second paragraph. As I pondered these questions, fear and anxiety began to surface. It seemed that in order to find peace and happiness, I would have to give up all my dreams and become a monk in the middle of the mountains. I'm gonna reread that again because I was reading it, but I wasn't really fully into what I was reading. As I pondered these questions, fear and anxiety began to surface because it seemed that in order to find peace and happiness, I would have to give up all my dreams and become a monk in the middle of the mountains. Wow, bro. You see how quick the mind is to create stories, is to create. You see how quick the mind creates fear, bro? You see how quick fear can be created in the mind? This is just Joseph sharing his experience on page 78. Our third paragraph. I was not ready to do that, nor did I want to. As much as detaching from my life might have made my journey easier, I genuinely enjoyed being in the world and experiencing the fullness of life with other people. I genuinely enjoyed being in the world and experiencing the fullness of life with other people. I say. Fourth paragraph. So what are we to do if we wish to end our suffering but also not give up the lives we have built? To answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. Let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. As we discussed previously, each has a different source. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves. I don't know how true that is yet. If thoughts really come from the universe or our higher selves, I don't know yet, bro. Honestly. That's what Joseph says, but I don't know if that's true, bro. Honestly. It might be. So where was we at? Okay, fourth paragraph. So what are we to do if we wish to end our suffering, but also not give up the lives we have built? To answer that question, let's return to the concept. Let me read that question again. So what are we to do if we wish to end our suffering, but also not give up the lives we have built? What are we to do? What are we to do if we wish to end our suffering, but also not give up the lives we have built? I mean, why would you not want to give up a life of suffering? I kind of see what he means, like the lives that we have built, kind of like the relationships that we built and stuff like that. I say just let go, honestly, and do what feels right. But Joseph says, to answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. As we discussed previously, each has a different source. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves, while thinking comes from our own egos. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves, while thinking comes from our own egos. The source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. Similarly, where our goals and dreams come from will determine how we feel pursuing them. The key is understanding the difference. Similarly, when our goal, okay, let's reread fourth paragraph. That's a very, So what are we to do if we wish to end our suffering, but also not give up the lives we have built? That's how the sky feels today, bro. The gradient of the sky is so beautiful. Keeping my chest up and keeping my posture straight in this chair feels very, very fucking strange. Feels very fucking uncomfortable, y'all. Fuck. But I'm still pushing through it, bro. But it doesn't feel enjoyable, honestly. It feels painful, bro. Like I feel it in my back, honestly, bro. But I let it be, and it's temporary. So we're back on paragraph 4, the second after the question. Paragraph 4 after the question. So to answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. As we discussed previously, each has a different source. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves, while thinking comes from our own egos. The source, the, 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 the source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. The source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. As we discussed, going back in paragraph 4, as we discussed previously, each has a different source. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Is he talking about the source is us? Yo, son, look at the fucking sky, bro. Son. Whoa, bro. Damn, bro, that's all I feel like reading, bro. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Damn. Alright, let's finish this page, though. Let's lock in on this page. Alright. See, I'm thinking already. I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, I low-key have to pee again. Yo, nigga, I be so vulnerable on this camera, bro. But yeah. Alright, so it says, so what are we to do if we wish to end our suffering, but also not give up the lives we have built? That shit just felt so good. To answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking, okay? As we discussed previously, each has a different source. Interesting. So the thinking has a source and the thoughts have a source. Yo, look at the clouds with the pink on the clouds. That's beautiful. I love how the sky looks. Alright, similarly, to answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. Don't judge yourself either. Don't judge yourself, bro. Don't judge yourself for not doing things perfect, bro. You are perfect the way you are. You are perfect the way you are. You are perfect the way you are. I am perfect the way I am. I am perfect the way I am. I am perfect the way I am. To answer that question, let's return to the concept of thoughts versus thinking. As we discussed previously, each has a different source. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves. So the source of thoughts is the universe or higher selves or our higher selves, according to Joseph. That's the source of the thoughts for Joseph. Alright, so let's see. When I was talking earlier, kind of felt like I had a lisp, but I still talked through that. I still went through that. It doesn't matter what other people say. Keep doing your thing, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at that sky, bro. That is fucking beautiful, bro. Like, yo. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Alright. So, to Joseph and to this book, thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves or our higher selves. I don't know how true that is yet, but let's go with it for now. How true is that? Let's actually question that right now. Because if not now, then when? I don't know. But our thoughts from the universe or our higher selves? I mean, yeah, where else would they come from? Bro, look at the trees, bro. I am so grateful to be in nature, bro. I am so grateful to be in nature, bro. Alright, let's go back. Shout out to y'all. If y'all are watching and 41 minutes still here, comment green. Comment the word GREEN. Green. Comment green. Alright, so as we discussed previously, each has a different source. Thoughts come from the universe or our higher selves, while thinking comes from our egos, from our own egos, while thinking comes from our own egos. The source of thinking is the ego. The source of thinking is the ego. I kind of agree with this. The source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. The source dictates if it causes suffering or not. Interesting. So, it's literally how I'm standing. Keeping the posture straight. I told you our posture is mad important. Posture is crucial. The source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. I felt real stiff in this posture. I just gotta share that real quick, but relax in your posture. Relax in your lying posture. Relax. The source, let's focus on this, finishing this page, because I just would like to finish this page already, bro. Like, fuck. The source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. And I think by the source, he means us. Bro, how does it look so fucking like light blue and then so orange? Like, yo, this shit is beautiful. Like, that ass. The sky is beautiful, bro. So similarly, where our goals and dreams come from will determine how we feel pursuing them. Annotation. If they come from the ego or from the universe or our higher selves. Can it come from the universe and our higher selves? I hear yes. Sheesh. The sky is beautiful, bruh. The sky is beautiful. Yo. It's crazy, bro. This shit is so temporary, bro. It's about to turn dark in a couple minutes. This shit is really an illusion, bro. A beautiful fucking one, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so grateful I can see the lights. I'm so grateful I can see the different gradients of the colors in the sky, bro. I'm so grateful I can see the fucking sky, bro. I'm so grateful I can see the fucking words on this book, and I'm so grateful I can process what this book is saying, bro. Even though it's feels kind of like difficult for me to process what this nigga is saying right now, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at processing. I'm getting better at processing. I'm getting better at processing, and I am. All right, let's focus. Let's focus on the page. That's what I wanted to do. So the source dictates whether it causes suffering or not. Similarly, where our goals and dreams come from similarly where our goals and dreams come from will determine how we feel pursuing them. The key is understanding the difference. Where our goals and dreams come from will determine how we feel pursuing them. If they come from the ego, or if they come from the universe and or our higher selves, the key is understanding the difference. There are two sources of goals. Goals created out of inspiration and goals created out of desperation. When goals are created out of desperation, we feel an immense sense of scarcity and urgency. When goals are created out of desperation, when goals are created out of desperation, we feel an immense sense of scarcity, bruh, and urgency. When the goal is created out of desperation. Holy shit, this is just... I think I just seen some shit just glitch in the sky. Yo! It looked like I just seen a bird just fucking like, nigga, what? Yo, you see them two flying planes over there, bro? Like, one is on top. I don't even know if you can see from this camera. One is on top and one is on the bottom. One has shining lights on, the other one doesn't. Why does one have a flashing light on it and the other one is just flying like real, like low key in the sky, nigga? That shit look like a bird almost, nigga. That shit might be a fucking bird. That shit might not be no fucking airplane, nigga. That shit might just be a fucking bird outside, nigga. Word. Yes. But yes. Damn, nigga. I used to think of myself so like crazy, bro. I used to just like think I was just this crazy. Yo, did we finish all this chapter? No. All right, let's reread the last paragraph. There are two sources of goals. Goals created out of inspiration and goals created out of desperation. When goals are created out of desperation, we feel an immense sense of scarcity and urgency. When the goals are created out of desperation, we might feel scarcity and urgency. Joseph Noonian says they feel heavy like a burden, and we may feel daunted by the colossal tank we've just committed ourselves to. And they feel heavy like a burden, and we may feel daunted by the colossal tank we've just committed ourselves to. Damn, the goal is created out of desperation. Joseph says that they could feel like a burden, and that we may feel daunted by the colossal tank we just committed ourselves to. Interesting. I don't think I really felt like that yet, but I don't think. You feel me? Maybe I have. And I just, yeah. But page 78, closed. We're done. Good job, bro. Great job for reading, bro. Great job for reading with us, sticking through it. I know there was a lot of fucking noises around. I know the sky was changing colors and shit around in front of you. I know it looks dark and shit. I know there's a lot of things. There's just, not a lot, but there's just things going on around, you know. A lot reminds me of an abundance. So never be afraid of a lot. Maybe you asked for this. Did you ask for this, bro? Don't back down from what you asked for. And also, what do I want to share with y'all, bro? How did I feel while I was reading, bro? How did I feel while I was reading that very great book? I would like to use words instead of saying the word shit, nigga. I used to just say the word shit a lot, and I still do, to not really have to talk, to make it like easier for myself. But also I just like to use the word shit too sometimes. Why? Yeah, ask yourself why. Yo, this is a documentary, low key. This whatever you want to call it, bro. Honestly. Cause it's like, we just finished reading, and then, yeah. So, we read like 2 pages of chapter 9. Yeah, bro. I said I was gonna read 1 page. That was my goal, and I went beyond that. I went super beyond that. It says, don't believe everything you think. Expanded edition. Why your thinking is the beginning and end of suffering. Why your thinking is the beginning and end of suffering. Don't believe everything you think. Don't believe all the thoughts. I really love that title. I low-key think that's like the best title that Joseph could have picked, bro. Wow. The sky is such a beautiful thing, man. You see how now the colors have changed in the sky? The birds are still creating their noises. The birds are still singing. This the thing I had y'all. I was gonna put y'all on, bro. Yeah, bro. Y'all don't see all this, but I'm showing y'all the background and shit like that. Showing y'all all this shit. Alright, y'all. Peace and love to each one of y'all. And never give up.